Motorcross Madness. Hello everyone, and I am here today, and so I did some reviewing and looking at this game, Motorcross Madness. It's pretty cool. It's okay. I've never really been a huge motocross fan. I play some racing games, but not really much motocross. The music's really cool, which is why I continue to leave up these tutorial screens, because I like the music. So I started off here with the tutorial, looking at the controls and such. Again, I don't really play very much motocross, so I didn't really know what to expect. But it was free, so I started off, and the turning seemed a little slow, but maybe that's just me, or maybe I'm just not used to it and such, but it was pretty good. I loved that the jumps were really high, and it was pretty cool. It was a little confusing to me, but that's also mainly because, again, I don't do much motocross or racing games, so, but anyway, we started off with it, and I kept hitting things, I kept going off awkward angles. The turning seems awkward, but that's, again, probably just me. So, and then it tells me how to drift and such, and all these different things, and I thought it was weird, and you might be able to tell here, but this is actually my my Xbox Live gamer tag. Not my gamer tag, my gamer profile avatar guy. It doesn't actually give you any selection of if you want to use them or not, or if there's any other characters you want to use. Yeah. And as you can see, my character's dead there. And so, yeah, I soon found out that the tricks are a little tricky. Here's a joke for you. And so the tricks were a little tricky. You had to kind of do them. You couldn't do very many during one jump unless you're very fast. I soon found this out because I found myself crashing. But it was okay. I learned from it, kind of, and I kept dying a lot, but it was okay. So I played this game, and it was interesting to say the least. And soon I found out about all these other things. I still had yet to perform a trick. I was trying to do all this. But later I went through and I played multiplayer, and I kind of sucked. I think I started out in about first place, or no, I didn't start out in first place. I sucked. So eventually I went on, and I started to do multiplayer, racing some Xbox Live people, and I didn't do too well at that either. I'll show the footage up here in a second. Here we go. So this was my first attempt at multiplayer, and I had played one other track on just like the normal storyline or whatever it is. You go in like a series of different types of tracks, and so it automatically beginning, people crashing into me, made me think of GTA, the way how everyone goes through and they'll start crashing into you on purpose. That's my first initial thought. It wasn't too bad, and I also got to see some extra shortcuts, and I figured out that on the what do you call it, radar, the map part, that the blue lines, I believe, were shortcuts, and I got to see other parts of things due to the other players, and I soon learned that I sucked very badly. I started out in almost getting first, but now I'm in third place at the moment. And so and all the tracks are different. All the tracks are weird, and there's 3 laps of the same thing over and over. And with the tracks being so long, it seems very like overly done, just because there's so many laps for such a long track. It could have been a little bit less or something, maybe. I don't know. It just seemed like the race took forever to complete. But so I went through and trying to do those trick things. I haven't crashed yet. I do crash later. I don't remember when. But yeah. So I go through, and I'm liking the race. It's pretty good. But again, I'm just not a very motocross guy. And it was pretty fun. There's a few things just felt odd to me, and to be honest, it just got boring. I mean, doing the same, just kind of racing over and over just got boring to me. There was no excitement really to it. It was just, I mean, it's not the same track, not the same other stuff, but like, you're just racing over and over, maybe getting boozed, doing tricks, but it's not anything different. It's always the same tricks, it's always the same tracks, generally. There's not very many tracks. It's always the same just type of style of everything. There's no, like in Mario Kart, for example, you have like the little shells and different power-ups you can pick up and stuff. And they kinda have that. I mean, they have like coins you can pick up sometimes, and they have like special boots you can pick up. But really, it's not that much, and it just doesn't add like that sense of gameplay to keep it as exciting as it was. So eventually, it ended up getting really bored, especially again with the track being so long and doing the same thing over and over. So it just wasn't that exciting to me. So if you guys disagree or do agree with me, let me know. Let me know if you played this and you thought tell me what you thought of it. This game is currently free on Xbox Live for 360. You can search Motorcross Madness and find it. There's other ways to find it, but I'm not sure. But you can search Motorcross Madness on the Xbox Live store, and you can find it for free. It's a free download. It's like 1.37 gigs or something. So you can let me know what you think of this. So yeah, I will see you guys next time, and bye!